The Jamie Dyer Show.
Hello.
Hi, is that Guy Young?
Hi, is it Jamie?
Yes, it is.
How you doing, mate? You okay?
I'm good, yeah. I knew you were listening, and I know you told me to ring the mobile, so here I am.
Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah, so...
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no...
I've won an award.
Yeah, yay. So for those audience out there, Guy Young is the winner of the Best Male Solo Artist of the Jamie Dyer Unsigned Awards. And, your track there, Dilly Gaff, are you able to tell us what inspired a track like that?
Yeah, very, very simply. I used to work in retail, and there was the kind of siege mentality that went on, sometimes having to deal with customers. A particular lady that worked for me came up with a phrase, and I just loved the phrase. I asked her what dilly gaff meant, and she explained it. I've kind of watered it down so it can be played on the radio. Do I look like I give her is still the same. And I just built a song around it, and I played it to her about 4 or 5 years ago in demo form, and I've recently got round to recording it. But it's a great phrase.
Yeah, no, it is.
I don't know if anyone's I don't know if anyone's copyrighted it yet, but maybe I should get onto that.
Yeah, maybe you should. You could make some money out of that. Are you working on anything else at the moment?
At this moment, yes. I mean, I'm doing solo stuff at the moment, working on completing an album which has been started and finished so many times in the last couple of years. I'm also busy out on the road. I'm doing some solo work. Also, I'm part of a duo, as you know, with a mutual friend of ours, Paul Rayno.
Yeah.
We're doing PG trips together, which gets us up and down the country and keeps us to the thin condition that we are.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Did you understand what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's wonderful to speak to you, because I've been in contact with you for must be about 3 years now and never actually had a conversation like this.
Oh, I know, it's strange. We've spoken a few times through email, haven't we, and everything, so it's great to finally talk
yeah.
to you. I've heard your voice, obviously, for listening to you.
Yeah,
yeah, brilliant.
And for those listening who think, hey, I know that voice from somewhere, you've got a claim to fame, haven't you?
Me? Never. Which particular one's that?
Well, where would listeners have heard your voice before?
Well, you'd have heard... where would you have heard my voice before? Paul Rayno's show used to run on the internet, and we used to do a lot of stuff for that. You'd have heard me on various different bobs of songs that PG Chips have done, I've done, and you've really championed me over the last couple of years and played quite a lot of my stuff in demo form. Yeah, but which has been great.
But also, you've made radio appearances before, haven't you?
Well, yes, I've done. Yes, I wasn't going to mention that small organisation, the BBC, but yes, I was. I did actually win a competition on there not so long ago. So.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going for. So do you think what you're going to do with this award? I know it's a really cliche thing. You know, are you going to be award-winning Guy Young now, or are you just going to be Guy Young?
Well, I'm not going to rush into changing my business cards, but I'm actually doing a showcase tomorrow, so I'm going to tell them to call me award winner Guy Young now, which is great.
Yeah. So wait, showcase. What does that entail?
That's where you go and set up all your equipment, and you do a 30-minute spot for free, and it's in front of agents and small clubs and things, and hopefully they give you lots of work.
I see.
It's good fun because it gets you to see other people as well.
I see. So you sing covers as well, then?
Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff I do at the moment when I'm out and about is 95% covers and slowly building in my own songs into the repertoire. But it's mainly the cover stuff at the moment because that gets us into kind of the British Legions and the working men clubs and the pubs and things like that. So it's good fun.
Yeah,
you'll all to get and see us at some point.
Yeah, no, I'd love to, and I know PG Chips are also nominated for another award. So I guess you should probably tell us a little bit about them as well while you're here.
PG Chips, they've undergone a bit of a change. They were originally a duo, which I wasn't part of, under a different name. They were called Spring Fox 2, and my erstwhile buddy Paul Reynolson was at the helm of that. And I got pulled in because his partner moved well out of the jurisdiction of where the gigs were. So I kind of stepped in for a few a year or so ago, and they went so well, and sound was so different, we changed the name. So we went for PG as in Paul and Guy, and Chips because, well, we obviously like a chip or two, as you'll be able to see from the photos. And it's really taken off. We're doing a lot of work at the moment up and down the country. We were last weekend. We were at a festival up in Thorn in Doncaster. Played 2 days of a very wet and rainy festival.
Yeah.
And in a couple of weeks' time, we're playing in Birmingham, and then we're in Northampton. We were in Southampton a few months ago. We're kind of travelling everywhere with the duo, and it's great fun. It's great fun.
Yeah, but I probably shouldn't ask you this, but which one do you prefer? Do they have different qualities?
Yeah, it's very different. We've done that deliberately. Paul, I have to say, Paul, he encouraged me to actually get on a stage for the first time, because I've been doing it in my bedroom for years. He spent 3 years trying to get me onto a stage. So now I've returned the favour in getting him to do solo. And last weekend was his first ever solo appearance at the same festival. So we do kind of... The PG Chips is it's very party based. There's lots of fun involved.
Yeah.
It's all about getting people to have a good time. And my solo stuff, my solo gigs are still about fun, but more kind of, I spend more time with the guitar on, if you get what I mean. It's more musical based.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
PG Chips are more entertainment based. We do a lot more running around and poking fun at people, put it that way.
Yeah. Tasteful running around and picking fun at people. Don't want to make you sound like bullies
in this world.
Yeah, yeah. So, Guy, thanks very much for talking to me. I'm going to
thank you
to get on to the next award very soon. But no, thank you very much for talking to me. It's been an honour to speak to you, and due to all my technical problems, it's been a lot harder than it should be. But
Jamie, just like to say thank you for your support over the last few years. Keep it coming. I'll keep sending you songs. And to anyone that's listening that heard my stuff and emailed a vote in to Jamie, thank you very much. It means a lot. Thank you.
It does. I'll tell you what. A lot of the acts stopped, as soon as the voting ended. But you kept getting votes like 2 days after it had finished. They were still coming in. They were still coming in, and there was a
bit slow, some of my friends.
Well, I mean, there was a point where David Veal, who's probably listening right now, well done, David, who was way out in the lead, and then suddenly, during a day, it was just every nomination I get coming in was Guy Young, Guy Young, Guy Young, Guy Young.
Fantastic.
And what I've noticed
it cost me a lot of money, I tell you.
I know, and there was even one which was no subject, which I assume was Guy Young as well, because it was empty.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but no, thank you very much for talking to me, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Good luck with the rest of your show.
Yeah, thank you very much, Guy.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The Jamie Dyer Show.